Now I'm just going to get the berries and filler flowers together done quickly. So that's some red gum paste. I'm going to take just a little bit and seal the rest. Wire cutter or scissors. Make a J hook. Okay. Just knead that gum paste. Make it soft. Okay, so you have a smooth ball of gum paste in red. I'm just going to poke that into the J hook. And like every other time, there is going to be a hole or a gap there. Just press and seal it. And that is what is going to help the berry not come out of the wire. Just have this much below, and then the top, keep it rounded. Though the bottom you are sealing it and all, the top has to be rounded. Don't lose the top round shape. Okay, so once you have the top rounded, and I'm going to use this tool from your modeling tool set, the one with the ridges like that, and then the other smooth and conical in shape. So I'm just going to use a smooth one. And as simple as that. A simple berry. Also, if it is like too open, just press it and then close it up a bit. And you need, like, say, maybe at least 10-15 if you're going to use it up on your wedding cake. So berries are done, and you can make in different sizes also. It's just a simple ball attached to a wire using a J hook, and then a simple one will have just a simple hole in the middle. So we have that berry done. Now, for filler flower, that's a bit interesting one. I just didn't want to leave that out. So we need just a little bit of the gum paste. I'm going to seal the rest, otherwise it's just going to get dried up. And again, you need a wire, a J hook. And this, I'm just going to knead it properly. And then make a teardrop shape first. To start with, make a teardrop shape. Okay. And the pointy one goes inside. The broader end of the teardrop remains on the top. So it just goes inside like that. And the next thing you will do is to seal this part. So the top is like a bulb shape right now. And you will use the same conical shaped tool and make a deeper dent. For the berry, you just made a small hole, right? For this, just go in a bit more deeply and press it using your fingers. So the shape that you have is like quite deep right there. Okay, just make sure the wire is nicely sealed. So when you have this deep hole there, and then what I'm going to do is use a small scissors like that, and I'm going to make 5 petal cuts here. So I'm just going to hold it and first cut, second, third cut, out of which I have 2 petals already. Now third petal and then 4th petal. I'm just going to cut this excess out from my 5th petal. Or if you evenly cut out spacing properly for all the petals, then you don't have to do this cutting off part, because my 5th petal right now was quite big, so I'm just cutting it out. So just making snips using the scissors. Now I have made 5 cuts. Now the next step that I will do is to use my Dresden tool and hold my index finger below each petal, okay, like this. Support my petal, one petal with my index finger. So without this index finger, if I'm trying to move that petal, it will move. So I place my index finger like that and use the Dresden tool, and I'm going to just thin it out. Just pull it out like that. Like so. Then turn it around, and the next petal, hold it, keeping index, do that to each of the cutout petal. Just use your finger and the Dresden tool to just extend it out a bit. So you can just leave them out like that, or you can try and work around on it a little bit, which is nothing but take each of the petal and you can just change the way it looks, which is thinning the edge of the petal and then just folding it on either side, and that way there will be movement. Thin the petal using your fingers and then curl it outward, or you could press it from both the sides as well. Thin it and just bend it outward. It's a bit of intricate work, and that's how filler flowers are made. You don't need any cutters, just with simple tools. You can just make a single line using the pointy part of the Dresden tool. There are 2 sides to a Dresden tool, which is D-R-E-S-D-E-N, is a Dresden tool. So we had thinned out using that flatter side of the Dresden. And now this line that I am making, I'm just using the other end. Okay, so that's a bit interesting one. Okay, a flower like that without any cutters, and to just go around like that. Obviously, you need about, say, 10 or 15 such. So they add like a good one when you have to use it on wedding cake. They'll dry out because you're making them using gum paste, right? So fix the positions of how you want them to look. If you want them to be having more movement on the sides, just bend them on the sides. If you want them to look good by showing your filler flower like this, just bring them up so they look good by itself, which is something like this. So filler flowers and berries are done. I am going to do 4 more, but I'm going to be really very quick because then tomorrow we just need to extend a bit also. We have stacking of 3 tiers and then some more of the techniques to do. I'm doing the lace and the rice paper sail because you need overnight for them to dry. So I'll come back, clear up with the rice paper sail and then edible lace. We'll see how quickly we can do. And then there are 2 more which I want to finish. I want to do that also quickly, like say maybe 10 minutes each. Okay, so I'll get back after clearing.